Hello everyone and welcome to the brand new Murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. Watch the trailer once I got home from work. It looks insane. Yeah, I will get back to my Pokemon Fusion Let's Play eventually. But for right now, we're gonna get started on this. First, we're gonna look at options and see what there is. You always look at options first things first. Yeah, I don't see anything. I don't know why continues an option. Yeah. I guess continues is always an option there. Crazy that this is official. This is recording, right? Yeah, this is recording. Made on the train, 15 minutes ahead of schedule. So far, so good for my first day on the job. Oh, I totally forgot my name tag isn't ready yet. I should make one. I'll sign my name here. Ah, I see. So you have to play as this guy? I guess it makes sense. If you were playing as a character, then you couldn't have suspicion thrown at that character. But, I mean, I could also see Tails being a character you could play as. I don't know. But I haven't played this yet, so. This first day on the job jitters. Oh, so you'll work here? Working on the trains. I just see you hitting yourself. Mr. Conductor, how are you doing this morning? Well, right myself, although a little bittersweet. This dialogue is already weird. Is everything alright? The truth be told, not really. The last day is my last day as conductor. I'm retiring after 32 wonderful years. Time for me and the Mirage Express to say goodbye to one another. Oh, congratulations on retirement, sir. Thank you, my wife is very excited about it. She's already got our plane tickets to Spagonia locked. Huh. I'm mentioning other places from the world, cool. Our shower's been on the fritz, so I'm excited to use the hotels. I can see why his wife's excited. Enough of my quibbles. Today's your first day working the dining car. Here's the menu for today. And a dining car where instant ramen is one of the options. Because, like, that says ramen. But this specifically says instant ramen right there. They look so nervous. All we have on the train is a microwave. Although I'm sure a little quiz is in order. Which of these do we serve in the dining car? Alright, you can read the menu. A little about the vessel. This is state-of-the-art, high-speed, smart train with all the latest gadgets. This train can really handle anything you throw at it. We've had a lot of adventures together, me and this train. It's not easy to leave. After 32 years, I don't blame him for being wistful. This train is exclusively used for events. It's not a passenger train. I heard that from the interview. What's the event today? A murder mystery party? Nothing better than some thrills to end my tenure as conductor. Oh, so they didn't actually kill anybody? I thought this was gonna be a totally non-canon event where someone actually got killed. This will be funneled to the dining car as a home base, so to speak. I'll be with you to gather tickets, but after that you'll be on your own. So you'll need to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Doors to the Mirage Express are opening, all aboard. Wow, this train is incredible. What fascinating tech. Huh. They have a lot of characters in this, huh? They're not just having the main cast. They're gonna have a lot of guys, it looks like. Wonder if the rest of Team Chaotix or this will be a Team Sonic Racing moment where Vector's the only one who shows up. You're right, Tails, I can get used to staying on a train like this. What did y'all expect? You know I always go all out for my birthday party. The train's as elegant as you are, Amy. Can't promise I won't take anything, though. Calm down there, Rouge. Did I not just catch you stealing from the train station gift shop? After Sonic Prime Matter is more of a good guy, I guess this is reminding everyone that she's a thief. It was a pen. Who's gonna miss a tiny pen? What cast of characters I'm stuck with? Get a hold of yourself. You're sweating through your uniform. Hey pal, can I get one of those chili dogs? Arg. At first I was like, why would my character be grunting? And then I'm like, oh yeah, because he's wearing the failure thing. Arg, are you a well, I'm more nervous than I thought. I'm not going to announce everyone's roles to get food. Nah, sorry about that. I'll be coming around to collect everyone's tickets. Please have them out and ready. You'll join me, won't you? Just click on whoever you'd like to talk to with, and then we'll collect their ticket. Okay, got it. Ah, never mind. So, Vector will be the only Team Chaotix, but oh wait, no, I missed Espios right there. There's Blaze. Wonder what the... I wonder if this is gonna be canon or... Like, I was thinking it would be non-canon because Sonic's gonna die. Let's see, I can talk to the robot or... Ah, that just does that. Oh, you can just change it. Let's see, just wiggling the mouse around and making sure that there's nothing to click on that I'm not missing. Howdy, can I please get your ticket? Oh look, is that a reference to that 90s movie? I think that's a ticket, but I really don't want to argue with this guy. Everything looks good, thank you. Maybe we should leave this dude alone. Can I take your order? Not interested. Either he's really not interested or he doesn't know how to read. The chicken cordon bleu does sound good though. Well, that answers that. You get your ticket. Right here. Thank you, Mayor, for any of the snacks you have on board. No thank you, when I travel, I pack my own. Sparkle gelatin. Oh, I'm probably not going to read every line. Because there's a lot. If someone wants to pause and read everything they can. What a beautiful terrain, I feel completely at ease. I don't like reading things from strangers. That's a weird thing to say. I wonder if there's anything else happens. Okay, no, it is the same one. Ticket, please. Thank you. I have 3,000 as Ronaldo. Does yourself aboard? Don't worry about it, I just like helping. My leg man took over, I truly feared the worst, but my kids swore you would swoop in eventually, and you did. I'd offer much rather than my sincere gratitude. Don't sweat a thing. Glad you and your family are safe. Z, Sonic the Hedgehog. I promise you an excellent stay on our train. Sonic, have fun. Will do, thanks. Shoot, I was supposed to get Amy a cake. What am I gonna do? I do like the art, it's very expressive. Can I get your order? I'll be back for that chili dog. You're such as yourself, he'll be on the house. I appreciate that. I kind of forgot my wallet at home. How is he gonna buy that chili dog earlier? Well, I can talk to the robot hand. Don't mind if I do. Those are for our guests. I'm sure Tobit only gets one of those if they ask. Okay, that's funny. No, I'm just not. Actually, train. The conductor wants me to have the whole plane. That's pretty funny. Alright, that was pretty funny. I wonder if there's anything else. Oh, nope, it's the same one. Alright, next. Replace your ticket, of course. Hope you enjoy your stay. Absolutely, I appreciate it. calm. There's something about it present puts me at ease. You consider me calming. He's looking right at me. I believe someone can communicate through the subconscious. Wow, ninjutsu, that sounds like a lot of difficult training. Can you cling onto walls? What kind of question is that? I most certainly can. The connector looks a bit too smug at that answer. This training is exquisite. I'm enjoying my time already. I would order one of each, but I'm here for the party. Probably when everyone else does. Let's have a snack right before this. Yeah, please get the ticket. Why, certainly. Thank you, Miss, and thank you for choosing our fine train for your birthday festivities. Also, just gotta check the recording real fast. Yep, everything looks good. Well, the birthday discount certainly helped. As you guys can see, this is a different area, so trying to get my chair situated comfortably. Not used to, because I'm recording downstairs, because my normal recording room is being used right now. Who doesn't love a good bargain? And a murder mystery train just sounds so exciting, it's right up my alley. Who doesn't love a good thrill? Oh no, they mentioned podcasts and Sonic officially? Oh no. I don't know, like, there's nothing really that wrong with podcasts, but just mentioning it like a modern thing, I guess it's no different from mentioning other modern trends like they did in older games, just, I don't know, this one just seems a bit more lame. Maybe we should leave her to have fun. Before we move along for you, where do I use this? It's a key. It unlocks any door in the train. It's the birthday key. Very useful. We'll use this wisely. I wonder what cake topper Sonic picked out for me. No thanks, I'm saving room for the cake. Oh, someone bring a cake for you? That's all Sonic's job. Funny, Sonic looks awfully nervous. Sonic, why are you turn to look at the wall? Sonic? So it's the same. I was wondering if, since the event just had him, I wondered if there was a different thing this time. So I'm gonna save that one for last, because he's the coolest. Well, my friend, can I get your ticket? Yeah, sure, of course. As a gentleman of upstanding morals, I'd love to show you my ticket. He seems to be avoiding eye contact. Is something amiss, sir? I seem to have misplaced my ticket. Will you please speak up? I couldn't quite hear. I misplaced my ticket. I don't know where it is. He's not hiding his embarrassment very well. Don't you worry, we'll take a look around for you and see if it turns up. Ah, that would be amazing. Thanks a million. Vector did it. Vector did it. May I have your ticket, please? Thank you very much. On top of it, I see. Must always be punctual. Princess, did she just say princess? If you don't mind me asking, are you visiting from somewhere? A separate dimension, actually. How? I wonder how they do that. I guess they could probably just say the Chaos Emeralds or something. Mr. Framey's birthday, then I'll hop back to my own dimension. I quite prefer the birthday cake from this world more than my own, so I admit I'm a bit excited. Well, this is world building. Oh no! Why can I not win with this? Well, hello you two, what can I do for you? Good morning, can we get your ticket? Mile forward, let me fetch it for you. Come back if you need anything else. Oh, she's very polite, easy to talk to. So I just sneak that $20 bill out of my pocket. Gonna have to kindly ask for that back. Already robbing people, that's funny. Oh, this is yours, must have slipped out. I may not be the best at judging character. Oh yeah, I forgot to do the second talk to on these characters. You don't need to bow every time you see. Sorry. Can I take your order? Saving myself for cake, thank you though. Alright, sure, our instant ramen doesn't instant ramen on a fancy train. Find anything yet? We're still looking. Keep me posted. Please excuse me, just need to freshen up before the party begins. Your order. Oh, that looks comfortable, but sadly we'll have to pass. If you get hungry later, we'll have the microwave warmed up for you. Maybe we shouldn't tell the customers that. Here. Thank you, everything is in order. Seems concerned about something. Is there anything we can help you with? Do you sell gift bags here? Oh, no, sadly. I have a plastic grocery bag in the back I could get for you. What else do you need? I take your order. Only 3 items on the menu. Sorry, sir, it's not everything to your liking. I still expected a bit more from a train so state of the art. Don't even have drinks listed. He's not wrong. We offer water, coffee, and chaos cola. Oh, nice! They're bringing that back. That was on some of the signs in some of the games. Like in... I'm pretty sure I remember that being an adventure too. But don't quote me on that. It's also just occurring to me some of the characters on the left are being blocked by my face. But luckily, you've at least seen every character to the right, so... I'll have to take you up on the coffee soon. Just the beans and a spoon, though. Huh. Oh, there's his ticket. What's sticking out a napkin holder? Say, wasn't someone looking for their ticket earlier? Let's be sure to return this to its rightful owner. Make sure no one uses their ticket as a napkin. So sad to see a ticket alone and confused like that. Find anything yet? Well, we might just have what you need. Why don't you show our friend here what we picked up? Oh, there it is. That's my ticket. Was really worried you kicked me out and I'd missed the mystery. Totally wouldn't have their hands full kicking you out. You're right, I wouldn't leave without a... Wait, who made me both microwave expert and security guard? You're both alright in my book, thanks again for the assist. Of course, just let us know if you need anything else. I have to read out everyone's roles. Due to leave, I must prepare the driver's compartment for departure. Ah, the conductor's car. You remember our promise, yeah? We'll do everything in your power to make sure the guests have a safe and enjoyable time on the Mirage Express. You can count on me. Yeah, I do wonder what's gonna happen, because, like, seems like if I'm just working here, I'm already gonna be a part of it, am I? Let's just Toad if they need any help, won't you? That's all I need to hear. You have my trust. You can work the conductor and his train. I'll be off. I must take my leave, everyone. Please have a phenomenal time. Don't worry about mucking up the place. The train is state of the art and has systems for dealing with all that. For everything else, please talk to Toad here if you need anything. Sounds good. Absolutely, will do. Goodbye now. I like that guy. Thank you all for following the outfit guide I sent you. You all look amazing. I trust you read your lore cards. So I guess it's Clue. On to the nitty-gritty. For the murder mystery game, one of you will be murdered, and the rest suspects. Everyone has assigned roles for characters they will be playing. Participation is required. You're a ship captain. You'll be stationed in the conductor's car. Naturally, that's where the captain would go. The detective. Indubitably. The sheriff. There's a saloon in this. Business tycoon and a titan of the business. What's the difference? There is none. The butcher and the poet. We got to hang out together and do what? Read? Maybe we can make a tower of books or something. The locksmith. The journalist reporter moseying around with everyone. Did you get all that? I was listening. Well, alright, you can help ensure everyone's following their roles, so that reminds me. I have a map for each of you. For everyone's station is marked on the map. How convenient. The rules of the game are as follows. There's a murderer among us. The murderer can kill a single participant however they choose, but you must physically be present with the victim for it to count. Everyone else must collect evidence throughout the train and use it to interrogate fellow passengers to figure out who done it. The murderer will lie to get out of being accused, so inspect everything you can. I'll set a timer for 1 hour. Sounds like everyone's excited. So exciting. A mystery is unfolding right under our very noses. Why is my character butting in? He's just supposed to work here and give people food. Should you two be out there mingling with everyone? Well, actually, the detective and the journalist can't be the murderer. So we're stuck here for an hour before going out and scoping the place. This way there's always a neutral party. Makes sense. Seems as though Amy is more excited about deciphering the mystery anyways. What do you think everyone's doing? By inspecting their stations and talking among themselves. Everyone has rules to play, so they must be exploring their characters. You know what their characters' motivations are? No, the lore cards are confidential. No one knows but the person who received them. We're sorry that I was best friends with a flicky that decided to join the evil Dr. Eggman, kickstarting my desire for justice. A nosy person turned journalist. I thought this kind of sounds fun. Wish I wasn't stuck on microwave duty. The train started moving. It's so fast. What's going on? I'm slipping. Oh, so something is happening. I wonder if this is part of the murder mystery or if something actually happened. You're both awake. Yeah, seems the train has slowed down considerably. Is everyone alright? Oh, my head's spinning, but I'm okay. Seems we've been knocked into the dining car's closet. This train can reach such incredible speeds. We're getting our money's worth with this experience, that's for sure. Is this actually intended? I don't recall them warning me about this in the interview. We should go check on the others. Could you get the door? Of course. Seems the door is blocked and I don't think it's budging. Could that falling the shelf a whack? Let's find another way out. I'll start looking for clues. Let's switch over here. She's hiding something. Suppose she did wake up before. Something could have happened. Amy did it. I know I'm the detective here, but all the best detectives have sidekicks. I'm gonna need your help. Let's gather clues on why Amy's acting this way. Alright, so that makes sense. You play as... that's how you end up in the story. If you ask me, though, I think it would have been a bit more interesting to just play as Tails from the get-go. Because then you're just already the detective. Check out everything you can around this closet. Then we'll show it to Amy to uncover the situation. Gather evidence and interrogate. You need to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. You can count on me. I won't turn evil like your ex-flicky companion. Something's up with that spoon. Let's see, what can I click on? Alright, so only these things in the immediate foreground. Let's investigate first. Something's always hidden in the trash. Sadly, it's empty. On the bright side, this is a very clean trash bin. What do you think? Want me to cook any of this for you? When we get out of here, sure. I normally never make microwave meals. I prefer to cook. My cast iron skillet has gotten a lot of use lately. Cook a mean cast iron pizza. Only had microwave lunches this week. Lit floor sign, keeping people alert and safe. Once I slipped on some spilled juice at the grocery store. No web floor sign at all. Not really is as fast as they say. But was going so fast he also slipped. We slid into an older gentleman's shopping cart. The world building of like, oh, there is something you can click back there. But talking about that's a hidden thing, I'll click on that after this. Shelf from blocking our exit, it's currently not budging. Look at this. Ah, my hands are getting cold down here. On the other side, the shelf got smashed. There's nothing in the shelf that could have fallen into it, and I'm sure this damage wasn't here before. This train has too much upkeep. I feel like this is important. We should log it. What's the latest? Find any clues yet? I found a spoon. If we find 2 more, we can dig ourselves out. Dig ourselves out on the train. I'll keep looking. Talk. Find any clues yet? Oh, it's just that. There's gotta be another way out of here. What's this, a rod? The tip is broken. It looks like whoever it has really been attached to something. I'm not sure if it's related to our mystery, but I like spinning it around, so we'll keep it. Stick. We found enough clues. Interrogation. Dang. Ah, my arm's getting cramps being at that angle too. Usually when I do Let's Plays, I'm holding a controller, not having my hand on a mouse. I believe you're hiding something from us. You accused me on my own birthday? Oh, this music actually goes pretty hard. Yeah, I guess that's a modern term I use. I don't usually use too many modern terms, but that's one that I like. How dare you? This isn't going to be easy, is it? I'm stuck in here just like the two of you. What in the world do you think I'm hiding? Maybe I was awake before Tails match. You could have done something in that time? Microwave the chili dog, attempted to escape, murdered the suspect. I don't think you were sitting idly while we were knocked out. You attempted to escape the closet. Prove it. Show me evidence I attempted to escape, or help me search for a way out. First, find the correct piece of evidence from your inventory. Once that has been deduced, we must form our argument to fight back. Alright, let's do it. I'll prove Sammy attempted to... What's some kind of damage on the shelf? Fell over, damage makes sense. You have no argument here, you're grasping. Well, this train of thought, how does the crack on the shelf relate to Amy? What would Sonic do? He goes running forward, collecting rings, crushing badniks, he never loses. Like an endless run. Oh no! They didn't make an endless runner game. Close your eyes and think. They put a flash game in it. Because it's kind of like an old special stage. It is a special stage, but you collect ideas instead of... Sure, the shelf fell, but there's nothing on for the shelf to fall into. You're telling me on a train this well kept that the damage is here before we arrived? While I was someone responsible for hitting the shelf. Like you just said, there's nothing on for the shelf to fall into. What was the shelf hit with then? Yeah, I didn't know it was going to have that. I thought I would just show this and then show this, because I figured that would be the end of her hammer. What's that, stick? Do you believe a stick could do this damage? Because I'm pretty sure that's the hammer. Oh, what? Oh, I thought it was grid-based. Apparently it's not. Yeah, I thought pressing it would, like... Oh, no! You'll see. I think you've been throwing that sticker on too much. Yeah, I didn't realize that you could be between the spikes and between the squares. I figured it was a grid-based thing. Dang it. I don't know why I'm messing up so much at this. Usually, even in the classic games, I'm pretty good at special stages. Like, there are a few in Sonic 4 that I had issues with, and that's about it. And then Sonic 2, I just never bothered actually getting through, but they're not the hardest. You're right, a stick can't do this damage on its own. But if it's attached to something like, say, a hammer, this isn't the stick at all. This is actually the handle to your hammer. You attempted the shelf out of the way, but you failed. The handle to your hammer snapped right off. It's as you both said, I tried to get us all out with my hammer, but I failed. I gave the shelf one big whack and the handle ripped right off. Figured it was no big deal and tried to hide it, but I suppose my embarrassment got the better of me. Never expected your hammers to snap like that. It's on my backups. It's a little lighter to carry around. I didn't think I'd need it. Looking for you, I'm a detective and I dabble as a mechanic. Let me see both pieces of the hammer. Just tighten things here. According to my calculations, if you hit the shelf right here, that should do the trick. Alright, stand back. Shelf completed. You shattered. We did it. We're free. Great job. Let's get out of here. Dang, it's getting cold in here. I'm gonna grab a blanket off my bed. Feet are getting cold. Yeah, something tells me this crash wasn't part of it. That's how messed up everything is. Wait, is that? Oh no, he's dead. Imagine being the poor schmuck if this is just a murder mystery game instead of like actually dying. Imagine being the poor schmuck who has to lay there being dead the whole time. Sonic, no! Someone murdered my darling son. She looks very happy about that. Looks like the game's begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. Maybe wait, I want to figure out who did this too. Wait for me. What a whirlwind, I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Sonic? Body numb, can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need to rest. Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. Are these wounds on him genuine? Oh, so something actually happened. My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What's going on? Is this part of the murder mystery, or is this serious? Sonic! Oh no, I'm so panicking. Calm down, what do I do? Do everything to make sure they're taken care of. These guys are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. So leave their care to you, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down. Straight up saying Sonic's rich. Even with this part of the game, I can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe, conductor. You'll see. So it might be an actual non-canon. He actually died. Let's see, how long has this video been so far? Oh yeah, only 30 minutes. Look at this place. Amy, are you here? Look around, I don't see her. Wanted Amachow. He's already gone ahead. She seems really excited. Do you need something from me? Yeah, just question. Well, Sonic is actually hurt. Sonic doesn't go down so easy. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing would actually happen to him. Well, it's really compared to the mystery for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Well, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. Making a lot of sense, but I can't take what Sonic said to me. Is it part of the murder mystery game, or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. My job to keep an eye on you. The train rules say gotta stay and watch after everyone. You just want to hang out with me, don't you? I can see it in you. How's everyone great at reading people but me? As I said, the best detectives have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you. If you ever catch me looking glum though, just know it's because, the last guy to work a case with me ditched their practice to join Dr. Eggman. Not a proper detective without baggage. This is true. Yeah, varmints. What are you all doing in my saloon? He's trying so hard to stay in character. Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who murdered Sonic. I can see that. Amy moseyed through and told me all about it. Enough of that. Wonder how long you kept that voice up for Amy. We were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to for the murder, anything to help establish your alibi. Nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Leave me alone. He's obviously agitated about something, but why take it out on us? No better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Trying to figure out what Knuckles was up to. So I'm guessing this will go in stages rather than exploring the whole train in a big mystery. It'll be like you do each car is a stage. Alright, so there's the video game. The reward. That. Huh. Coliseum Highway Zone. That sounds really familiar. I don't think that's from one of the ones I own. Oh, that's funny. The door is locked tight. We can't go any further. Wonder how Amy was able to leave. Good point. When were these doors locked and how long were they locked for? We'll have to keep this in mind. Oh, the bowl of assorted nuts. A classic saloon snack. Kind of bland. It seems like someone licked all the salt off of them. Maybe they're just unsalted. The robotic arms here are really helpful. I can't tell if the songs are wholly original or if they're remixes of old ones. They sound original to me, but I wouldn't be surprised if it turns out that they are remixes of other songs, considering it is a spin-off game. What's the arm doing to my hair? He fixed up a bit, that's incredible. Tails' surprised face looks so funny. What interesting tech. Should I fear for my job a bit? How well can it microwave? This is interesting. You used cups. Sure, but why are they there? Knuckles is really thirsty. Red. This one has lipstick on the rim. That's not Knuckles' color red. Someone else must have been here. We should log this. Oh, so it actually goes in my inventory. Breathtaking views. The train passes by some incredible sights. I was happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. On my roller coasters, though, I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding the carts. Some's always hidden in the trash. Suddenly this one's empty. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. It's only a matter of time. I'll just say one man's trash is another one man's treasure. I think Tails is ignoring me. Decent cash reward for finding this robot. Maybe I'll keep an eye out. Poor Child. Hate to see him like this. What'd they do? Medical malpractice. This is very funny. Clearly we won't be able to give the game Super Monkey Ball a try. Ah, so that's in this. Alright, playing that. Also, we had like this other version that was a penguin on top of a snowball on our old computer. Do we think it broke when the train sped up? The damages look to be caused from punches. Who could have done that? What are you two looking at me for? Smashed Arcade is added to your inventory. I think we found enough clues. I thought I told you to leave me alone. Please don't beat me up. I like your hat. Knuckles, are you blushing? I said leave me alone. Doesn't look like he's used to being complimented. Can you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better? I said leave. Can I take your order? Not hungry. If ever, let me know. Sure, like a butler of sorts, right? Yeah, like a butler. Excellent, thank you. Sorry, I told you to leave me alone. So then I need to determine what you're doing during the hour the murder take place. Alright, I told you, buzz off. You're not getting anything out of me. Thankfully, we don't need to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. It is? We have evidence, too. We do? Let's take a look at our inventory. Or distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered. He smashed the arcade machine? Huh, what makes you think I touched it? I can use WASD, but since it's spacebar to jump, it makes more sense to use the regular thing. This brings me back to playing old Flash games. I know it's supposed to be like the special stages, but what it makes me think of is playing old, like playing Flash games, especially if anyone remembers that Tails Cosmic Rush one where it played Unawakening Float from Sonic and the Secret Rings. Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because your hair was found at the scene. Arcade cabinet, what evidence do you have that the damages are punches? What are y'all staring at my hands for? Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? I need a punching bag and none were available for me. That's the sound urge to punch, huh? I believe repairing the arcade machine will give us our answer. How will you? I'm on it. Distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Bring it on. Ah, no! Not enough rings. Going for an arcade kind. So try again. I have to get Super Monkey. The stakes. The arcade machine is fixed. No, don't take a look at the scores. Quick, look at the scores. Pulling it up now. Vector beat him by 1. Let's see, what are the other ones? Apple, bread, Ultim, bagel, candy. Yeah, it doesn't look like any of those are actual characters. Nothing, obviously. Tells us something massive. Look at the name on the top of the list. It's Vector. He's supposed to be in the library car. And pictures the game being painted here. You competed with Vector to see who could get the highest score. And Vector beat you. In frustration, you destroyed the arcade cabinet. He's punching the air in frustration. You're guessing. Where's your proof? Where's your evidence? Vector's a common name. Proof to me he was here now. Oh, whoops. I accidentally had my left hand over here. So I didn't have my hand on the space bar. I forgot that I'll need to jump. What proves Vector was here with Knuckles? I don't think this could happen. No! I thought it was strange there was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery, you and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade. It's not like I wasn't. Don't tell Amy. So as you say, Vector popped in the car wanting to play the arcade machine. We went back and forth trying to figure the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. My best mate destroyed the machine, no proof of his win. I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught. And that's my story and alibi. I already told an abridged version of this to Amy. What pride issues. Well, that explains the one of the used cups. Well, the cup with the lipstick version in here too. Tails' surprise face never ceases to make me laugh. It's inconsequential, not worth mentioning. She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game and then left. Obnoxious, that one. Would you offer her the drink apparently? Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train sped up. Alright, not satisfied? Will you two relent? Understanding the scene. Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles? I want to step back to something I noticed. One more name on the high score list. It doesn't make sense. On the high score list. I mean, these are foods, but one is not like the other. All other names have a food theme, but this one here goes by Ultim. You may not know someone, but there is someone who goes by that title. The ultimate life form. There's really someone here that goes by that. Nothing sneaks by you, does it, bud? Vector and I were struggling so much with the game, but then when Shadow dropped by, the Shadow was here too. He tossed the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Vector and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. They're both very annoying. Y'all immediately had to compete, huh? He gave me this before he left. Shadow told me to lock the door and not open it for anyone, then he left. When Vector was leaving, I locked the door behind him. Saw no one else after locking the door. That's honest truth. So when Amy came through not too long ago, did you open the door for her? No, I think she has some sort of key too. That's right, the conductor gave her that special key. Well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Vector to come here? Why is Shadow locking the door and what was Rouge searching for? I don't know, they didn't tell me. Even though I asked with that cowboy accent. We're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. More information than I expected to get here, but it seems we can move on. As of right now, I believe your stories will confirm things with Vector. Fair enough, the library is in the next car. I'll open the lock for you. If I ever KO'd Sonic an earful. I liked it when he wasn't talking to us. Will do, Sheriff. Let's head to the library. Way more exciting than microwave chili dogs. This game is pretty funny. Like, it's one of the few times I can say a Sonic game makes me laugh. Like, usually if I'm laughing with a Sonic thing, it's because, like, the movies have some good jokes, the shows are funny, like Sonic Prime and Boom especially were pretty funny. So
feel like Sonic X is my favorite of the shows, but that might also just be nostalgia.
It's the least funny, but I like the story more. Though if I were writing it, I wouldn't have made Chris a rich guy. I would have made him just regular. This is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Go bit, coming. Oh, he's always in the trash. So that's the same thing. Ready to move you down to the next car? No wang dang, nail it. Alright, so that's stage 2. A hang in there poster. Surprising how this one's not messed up at all. Or the last one, actually. All the stuff's getting hand-peeled up what I don't need. Everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot in the scoop. I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Already before you go, SBO and I wanted to give you your presents. You're both too sweet, thank you. Hector, it seems we have more guests. Amy, there you are. Found any leads yet? Oh, the detective pair needs help. She knows everyone is allowed to be sassy on their birthday. Well, I mean, I think she would be anyways. This tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Don't worry, Sonic, I'll be the one to avenge you, and quick. Where are you gonna leave? The door to the next car is locked. Oh, you doubt the birthday girl? Has a master key, right. They get the key. Of course. I'll solve this case before anyone else. Bye. Amy may be hasty, but she's thorough. Now what are you two doing? Looking mighty suspicious, I'd say. Sus? I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. And I'm, here to ask if anyone's hungry. Starved, I'd kill for a chicken parmesan right now. Maybe kill isn't the right language to use right now. I'm back to the butcher. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. For a second, since they were just talking about kill, in my head, before I finished reading the sentence, I thought I was about to say I'm licensed to kill. Like James Bond. And I must be the poet. Oh, poetry. A resonant message from the poet to reader meant Can I hear some? Sure. Teardrops in the springs. Can you hear me sing? La la la, dee dee dee. Was that it? I have more if you like. Cherry blossoms in the spring. I like the chow on the side. I'm satisfied for now, thanks. At least he's rhyming. Toad and I are here to establish your alibis. Can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? It's simple, we just explained this to Amy. When we're all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through this library car, not card. Where Amy told me and SB had to stay. I kind of want to go get a drink. All this reading out loud, drying out my mouth. I'll be right back. I might cut this out of the video, or if I go fast enough, I just won't bother. Also, usually I don't bother editing my Let's Plays. Just sat on the mic. Whoops. Alright, so yeah, I feel like that wasn't too long. And besides, the likelihood of anyone watching this Let's Play of it over someone else like Blue Vivacity, I don't know. He's a good Sonic YouTuber, check him out. I need to drink more in general. Like, water. This is sparkling water, but I should drink more regular water too. Just in general, I don't drink enough. Where Amy told us, need to stay. Finally picked a book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Rector got bored, so we left to see what Knuckles was up to. Yep. Where was Rouge? Have we happened to see her lipstick on the swing car? Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. And she went to the saloon, came back, we heard the shout "No way" at the brochure stand over there. And she left back to the casino before Shadow came through and locked the door. Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something. After he's left, Shadow walked through the casino car and entered the library car and locked the door behind him. Why Shadow had been unlocking doors? Shadow walked through the library and saloon where Knuckles and I were playing games. Insisted on showing us up at Super Monkey Ball. Got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the saloon. I guess he walked right through the library to the casino again, locking the door behind him. He returned to the lounge car where he's meant to be. When Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library. That's when the train sped up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through alright. We sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. And yeah, that's all that happened. Sounds like it was probably Shadow. Like, it has to be either Shadow or Rouge, since they're the only ones that we've seen move through the saloon car, which they'd have to move through that car to get to the room where Sonic was. Well, at least the room where Sonic was found. And because to go through there, they'd have to go through that room. And they're the only ones that have been seen passing through the library to go to the saloon car. I hear someone knocking on my door. I'm recording! Oh. Lock the door on your way back out. With all these locked doors, it seems Vector and Espio couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Thank you both for your cooperation. We're gonna peek around and then we'll return with any questions. If you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. Thanks, guys. Our alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. What we're looking for is any evidence that proves that what they're saying is true. We need to confirm Vector's reason for leaving his post to determine if Espio is actually in the library card reading. Absolutely. Well, I wish I could stop and look at all these books, but Sonic needs me, no time to rest. Alright, let's move on then. Well, I mean, a little peek wouldn't hurt. Scrounging through all the book titles excitedly. It's like a kid in a candy shop. That's odd. I know some books have fallen on the floor and everything, but every book on these shelves is in alphabetical order, but this one. User's Guide to the Mirage Express, the train we're currently on. Next one. Like, you know, I thought I was about to sneeze, like my nose started feeling weird, but then I didn't. You think that someone found it on the ground and put it back? Maybe, but it is interesting. Let's make note of this. Mirage Express manual is added to the inventory. What's this book? This reeks of the evil scientist, Dr. Eggman. Yes, this is Dr. Eggman's autobiography and recipe book. What kind of recipes? Who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written. It's weird that it's even here. Maybe people just appreciate an omelet. You may not be wrong. That was pretty funny. What if the hand did it? Armor's really struggling cleaning up. To be fair, I wouldn't want to clean this mess either. Let's just leave it alone to do its thing. Right for the best. The globe of a marvelous planet. I haven't traveled around much. The islands are fun and all, but I'd love to visit some of the countries. They're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can't be beat either. Sounds like a perfect spot for a vacation. There's conductor spotting about Spagonia. Have you been there? I have actually. If you're ever visiting, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. He'll tell you everything about the area and make one scrumptious sandwich. Bleh. My mouth is getting dry. group knows everyone has been everywhere, haven't they? Someone's always hidden in the trash.
I like how Eggman can publish a book and isn't just in jail after getting beaten. I mean, like, he didn't really do anything to get put in jail in Frontiers, but I mean, like, after Forces, it seems like he would be put in jail.
But I guess he got away in the wreck when everything was broken down. Someone's always hidden in the trash. Let's check here. I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. Really thought there'd be something there. Are you sad there's nothing there? No, I'm alright. I'm sure there'll be something hidden in the next trash bin. You really think You just gotta stay optimistic. Yeah, okay, these trash bins hide a secret, I'm sure of it. You're pretty unconventional, but I like that. But that's supposed to be a compliment. Books! So many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. Sadly, I have no interest in picking up these books. A lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. But Rouge pulled a lot out too, searching for something. What reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. Their spines are creasing. They're opening too far. The table. Oh, I'll just take a pause and sit for a second. These chairs are very comfy, so plush, puts me right in the mood to read. Makes me want to take a nap, personally. Like, maybe I'll rest my eyes for a bit. The character of the player character is such a dork. It's been a murder every time. If I had a ring for every time my murder ruined my nap time. Challenge precariously. Wow, I really need to see this. This little child's hanging in there, refusing to use his wings to fly to safety because he's choosing the hard way, which is often the most rewarding. And it's beautiful. If this child can stick to his principles and strength, then I can too. There's no way there's that much thought put into this poster, right? Ooh, brochures. There are travel destination ideas like amusement parks, caverns, restaurants, hotels. It's been about an hour. We still got lots of time. A map of the library card. The books are categorized by genre, which are listed here. That's a good overhead map. Let's take it. Should we take this brochure about a cave too? Look, there's stalactites. Nah, leave it. That's fair. Really shares my fondness for caves. Sean supposedly walked through there before going to the saloon car. Sean left the library card and he locked this door on his way out. There's gotta be a reason he's doing this. Should we take note of it? Yeah, I do believe we should. And we found enough clues. Fancy a poem? About space. I've made it up to space with my beloved antique vase, but a mistake in my haste dropped the vase from my embrace. So my antique I must now replace. What caused you to drop the vase? Don't read too deeply, it's just a poem. He hasn't thought it through, has he? Yeah, take your order. I have a poem about this. My starved stomach babbled. Though I ignored the grumbling tummy, for the eggs I receive are scrambled. When I asked for my eggs, Sonny. Oh wow, we don't serve any eggs. My talent wasted on you a lot. Start interrogation. Ah no, I didn't know that the interrogation would start on both. I wanted to go talk to Vector. I thought you'd interrogate one and then you'd go talk to the other. It's not that I don't trust either you, but I wouldn't be a proper detective without examining the validity of your alibis. Tony and I are here to confirm. My Vector left, and if SBL really was reading. We need to leave the library card to visit Knuckles. We're prepared to present evidence and needed. Oh, that's easy. I got bored. What? I wasn't entertaining him enough, it seems. Vector enjoyed being social. Plus, we were instructed to mingle. I remember the arcade machine and the saloon car, so I figured I'd check it out. Seems to line up. That brings our attention to you, SBO. Found something and then left. You said you immediately started reading, but were you actually reading the entire time? Of course he was. When Jessica starts reading, it doesn't stop till it's done. I've seen this happen. Must have been a good read. What was the book? Okay, it doesn't tell you that, detective. Let the man live. Well, if it was embarrassing. What kind of things do you think? Oh no. Yikes. If you don't talk, I have a hunch on what the book might be. Could you help me out? Alright, what book do you think you might have been reading? Well, those are maps. It'd be funny to put Knuckles' one, not Knuckles, Eggman's thing there. A manual. You think I was reading the instructions? What argument could you possibly have to support this? Dream Gear instead of Game Gear. The stages are getting bigger. There are books scattered around the floor for sure, but the remaining books on the shelf were in alphabetical order. Or except this manual, meaning someone at the very least picked up the manual and put it back. This lack of attention to detail isn't normally like you, SPL. Hey now, I won't have you insulting. Calm down, Vector. I know you mean well, but I can handle myself. Apologies. Butcher and a poet friendship can form anywhere. That is indeed the book I was reading, the Mirage Express manual. Trains are cool. I guess you could say that he likes trains. If my Let's Plays got enough views to bother editing them, I'd edit in that clip of I like trains, and then the train comes through. In that case, we'd like to ask you a few questions about the manual. You can ask us some questions. Pretty sure clear them on the middle. Efficiently robotic arms during the events. You can do that. Detect weapons or explosives. Ensuring transfer safety. And then with another one. 231. Cancellation policy. No refunds and you'll be charged a no show fee. This does not apply for over the age of 65. The person who made this rule must have been over 65. Last one, Tobit. Let's see if SBO can get him for 3. 402. An intelligent data processing system or in tandem with the conductor to assure smooth travel. Did I pass your test? Yes. Host brain is often surprising. I don't know if I'd be bragging about that. We read the manual. Those answers are far too specific. Don't we want to be supporting folks who read? I have to admit though, reading the entire time a murder incurred us on the bit sauce. Suspicious even if true. No, I understand everyone's cautious attitudes. Vector was the only one to see me reading after all my alibi. It's hard to substantiate despite being the truth. Well, I definitely read through the manual, so I suppose. Is that true? Vector was the only one to see a reading? Was it? Who's knocking? Why? Last place I saw your wallet was over there. Yeah, frankly I don't believe that can be true, and we have evidence backing up. Oh no, he slipped. He always puts me on the spot. Shadow came through. We can tell what does this have to do with anything. Get our argument together. Ah! Nice. Shadow walked through, but I ended up beating it. Fox are natural gamers. That's funny. She said he saw Shadow into the library card, but he mentioned nothing about Shadow's return. He mentioned that Vector came back, with Shadow left Knuckles and Vector in the saloon car. SBO was fully seated reading his book for a good while at this point. You know, Shadow had to walk back to the library car when he left the saloon car. There's absolutely no way Shadow and SBO didn't notice one another on Shadow's return trip. It was a simple slip-up. I was just fully immersed in my book that I didn't notice Shadow. Telling me that the sound of the doors opening and locking would have caused you to look up? Well, you see, an argument that I was reading the entire time. So as you see Shadow returning from the saloon car to lock the doors. At that moment, were you reading the library car at all? SBO. Mystery, my dear Tobit. One that I would love for SBO to solve. I think I remember doing that. Must avenge my friend's death, so I'll ask you again, SBO. You weren't there for Shadow to see a reading, then how did you leave the library car? I wasn't, I didn't. Why didn't this seem right to me? Tails often feels like he's on something, but I don't see it. Was SBO simply seating? Or did he somehow vanish, not notice? What should I do? I don't know if Tails when he's on something. I'll let him continue. We're gonna involve an employee. I think the passengers above aboard this train. These flashbacks are funny, like my most beloved employee. And it's my first day. If you fail, the lawsuits will be torturous. Don't allow such an old feeble soul to get sued. I have to make sure our guests are taken care of. I have to speak up. Tails. I have a piece of evidence that can answer all our problems. Alright, so lay it on me. Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another. Oh, I was thinking of that. Then look it up. But I guess the map. Library map, oh I see. They're just right across from each other, a straight path. Shall walk down this straight path, there's a way SBO and Shao couldn't have seen one another. You should get to point exactly where on the map. That's where I was reading my book. I mean, checking this, when I returned, the SBO was in the same spot. That confirms it. Shadow and SBO couldn't have seen one another from this spot, but the bookcase is in the way. No Shadow could have seen SPO or vice versa. It makes a lot of sense why you never mentioned Shadow's return, SPO. There's no way you would have seen him. Apologize for losing my cool. I felt like I was grasping despite telling the truth. I'm glad you will believe me now. Your alibi isn't the most airtight, but I have no further points. Thank you both for answering our questions. We did it! I have questions. Give him heck. Yeah, they can't say give him hell. This isn't the 2005 game Shadow the Hedgehog after all. Making my poetry sharp for you both. A murderer is on the loose. While doors keep getting locked, tick-tock goes the clock, while our heroes are in the caboose. At this point, I'm feeling pretty confident. Come on, let's see what we can do next. Bring me any meat? I'm not sure we will, actually. Your loss. Is there anything else? Alright. May the breeze direct you towards success. A one-sentence poem. Are italics enough to qualify? Italics? How do you know he was speaking in italics? You don't want to stay and look at all the great books? You've never spent too much time in the library. The mystery calls. Investigation continues. The Chow bouncer. Let's see, now we're 13. That's oh, so it's getting hempy. I'll double what I need. Hempy? What? Heavy. Hemp. You can smoke it. Alright. Rouge, there you are. We have a lot to say to you. We visited every train car so far, and everyone said they've seen you wandering about. It's high time you told us why. My, what about a warm welcome? You're quick to that point, aren't you? I see you brought the microwave master with you. Please don't let that be my legacy. Brand new belt. I've been hunting for treasure room and 30 stored here on the train. Treasure? They certainly didn't tell me about treasure. Since I'm part business tycoon, part purveyor of fine collectibles, I knew I had to find it. Tell them what it is. Alright, well... I'm not gonna get it. Fabergé, Chow egg. Fabergé, Fabergé, I don't know. Well, that does sound extravagant, but please don't tell me you accepted Amy's birthday invite only to find that egg. There are multiple goals, so I gave Amy her birthday present already, so everything's well taken care of. Shut me in on the hunt immediately. I stayed here while she searched the train cars for clues. Her eyes look weird, like the pupils just disappeared. Like I think the pupils are behind the eyelids, but the fact that they're slightly open looks strange. I guess that the Fabergé's Chow egg is here in this train car locked in the safe. Actually here. What did you manage to find? Well, why don't you both take a look? On the train's blueprints and the library code with the safe code written right on it. Score of a lifetime. Train's blueprints. Finders keepers. There's a problem, we need your assistance. Without problem. The elevator behind the security guard leads us right to the room holding it. But we're not getting anywhere without the guard's access card. We need a plan to get that card to the elevator, and our chance of success grows with everyone's help. It has to help you steal an egg. Boys, you don't have a problem with this? See no issues here? Sounds like a fine business venture. Or lore car must be intuitive. Or breaking rules must be a profession. Oh, do you have an opinion on this? 5-finger discount stealing is for squares. I think the only square here is you. No, my cool and mysterious reputation is crumbling. Ah. This probably wasn't the best chair. I keep leaning it for gaming. I keep leaning back too far. There you go. Locked it up, so now even if I lean back in my chair, it won't be leaning me all the way back down there. Alright, I mean, I'll help. Suppose both boys are over there in. Let's get the egg. Remember, kids, peer pressure is cool. What we got ourselves into, access is behind the locked door. The security guard has access to the card. Do we? Attack the guard, bribe, or distract. Distract. Perfect. That was actually a really nice thing to say. But is everything okay? I never seen you smile like that. Seems like they don't know how to take a compliment. We're gonna be in a casino. My poker face needs to work. Okay, he's distracting the security guard. Oh no! I'm not sure how effective your charms will be on that channel. Plus your flight might prove useful. I'm not sure you being the distraction makes sense. Fair enough. Alright. Sure, I could be the distraction. I don't like the way he said that. His delivery was shaky. No, really, I can do it. Alright, so it looks like from top to bottom was the right course of action, because I wanted to see all of the dialogue options. You could distract the guard. In my life, I've never let a single person down. I won't falter. Great. Why, I trust her. Moving on. What's the distraction? Pretend the claw machine is stuck. Push a bunch of poker chips. Ask Chow about their partnering kids. People love talking about themselves. This will easily distract the guard. Ah, didn't know if that was actually gonna work. With the guy distracted, Ruse how you get the access card. Pick the pocket. Smash the access key. One knows the thing. Excellent, we can count on you. Not to take anything else from them. No promises. With the card obtained, we'll need to get Blaze out of it. The little sketches on this board are pretty funny. We need to get Blaze out of there. What's your plan? I'm still uncomfortable with any violence here. It's just a little push. I won't hurt them. But if they start crying, it'd be on wanted attention. Why does someone who cries so easily? Security card. Decent point. It is a drink without a coaster. Absolutely vile. I cannot think of anything. Despicable. I would never allow such a thing. The guard will go running immediately. I'm sure of it. And just like that, we'll make it in the elevator. Inside we... sing victory all the time. But that's a proper victory. Oh no, one the security measure we didn't account for. We do let those clinical arms. Bruh, the eyes on this one over here. No. High five each of them. Then to those arms are claws, we're not touching them. My high fives aren't given away when I kill each other. Have tails disabled them, I should be able to disengage them, I'll just need some time. It's nice to see to the next question. Oh no, Tails is taking a while and the arms are tightening their grip. These pictures are hilarious. Crying hope this is, imagine you're not in pain. Imagine you're not in pain. Darlings are invaded, plan is perfect. If everyone is ready, it's time to execute. I'm ready, let us begin. Alright, let's see what's up that elevator. Alright, so they just do that. I knew the plan would go off without a hitch, we couldn't have made it this far. Their planning was very thorough, I must admit. It was executed to perfection. Enough chatter, now we claim the real prize. I have the safe code right here on these blueprints. Let's claim the egg. What could they possibly be storing on all these? This is the casino card. I suppose it's all expensive in gems and gold, maybe rings too. Rings, you can find those lying about in the grass. That's of no interest to us. Let's focus on the real prize, shall we? Right, we gotta find the safe with the egg. No question, it's gotta be the safe. Enter in the code on the blueprints. 230401. 2023. Oh, April Fools. It's here, huh? I have it. Before anyone sees us, let's get out of here. Hold on, we can't be so hasty. You truly think that's all there is? No further secrets? We're spread out while you're hiding. Only 3 of these eggs were ever made, each having their own individual secret. No one knows the secret because anyone's opened one, and these have never lived to tell the tale. You can open the egg, you sure can, and you'll bear witness to the secret. Means I don't know if you should. All you do is twist it.
It's a bomb! These pictures are hilarious. Especially, I can't get over Tails. It's hilarious.
Very much his Sonic Adventure 2. That scene where Eggman's like, because you told me, Foxboy, and then Tails is like, that's what I got with this facial expression. Uh-oh. Has no one left to tell the egg secret because each egg is a bomb? I think you're onto something, kid. It sure sounds like a bomb. We need to dispose of that egg now. Dispose of it after all our hard work. Where's my side of my head? Sorry, this side of my head just got really obnoxiously itchy. What do you do? Where'd I put it? That's actually an excellent question. Whoa! There's a lot of these. Tell the egg to stop. Stop. That did nothing. I can't believe I just did that. Take one for the team. You give it to me. Get as far away from me as possible. Just remember me as I am. You know, we won't let you do that. I mean, if that's what they want, who are we to stop the micrograve kids? Obviously, not gonna sacrifice them. Their bodies far too scrawny to contain any sort of blast. Twist the egg again. Great idea. Stop, that's clearly not working. Let's think of something else. Eat the egg. Not with any salt, I won't. Really don't. Alright, 4 time for jokes. Call me crazy, but on fire and explosive shouldn't mix. You just like to say things, don't you? Maybe. As they say, level Israels. Ah, the actual sound effect. I still hear the ticking. What a prude. Flip the egg upside down. Flipping it upside down to do? I don't know, try it. Nothing. Happy? Yes. This game's hilarious. I'm fairly certain that's the actual one. Where do you hear about chaos control? It doesn't matter, we need a chaos emerald to do that. Well, dang it. Cool it down. Cool the bomb down with their tail. It's worth a try. But still hear ticking. However, the fresh breeze may be. New plan. Stop. Just how I like my eggs smushed. I'm guessing you don't like the idea. Obviously not. Rock me? So I think this egg is just crazy. Is that what you're telling us? Everyone's always mad at the idea, guy. Smash the egg against the wall. Alright, here goes nothing. I should probably think of a different plan. Open it up to see if there's wires. What do you mean by this? You know, red wire, blue wire, you gotta cut one like the movies. This isn't the movie, this is real life. He's got a good point. Let's in the elevator. Alright, down it goes. We're clearly not going to blow up the elevator. Let's rethink this. Let's finish sticking. Are you insane? You want us to just blow up? We need to dispose of the bomb. Listen, I get that, but what if the egg isn't the bomb? Wait, that's right. Oh, I think you're onto something. Oh, what's right? Spit out, kiddo. We don't have any time. Sorry, it's just Esper did say something interesting when we quizzed them on the manual. Oh yeah, it detects bombs. Until the function of a bomb was brought on, the arms detected it and went have allowed it on. Aw, oh, man, I didn't want to actually select the right answer. So for all of options, I think we should wait and see what happens. Okay, we wait. Okay. Hey, it opened. It's hollow. It's not a bomb at all. You both really were onto something. That's only to get the heart racing. I'm completely relieved. My hunch was right, thankfully. Look what's inside. A chow. Oh, so you just have to wait for it to hatch? Just adjusting my blanket. What part of it got caught under the chair wheel? Final secret to the Fabergé chow egg is a chow covered in gems. Perfect. It's revolutionary. It's drooling over a sparkly ornament. I must admit, it is stunning. He said no one lived to tell the tale. I wonder why this lion flag wasn't a bomb. Because they weren't as tough as us. I don't know. Who cares? What a precious treasure and a beauty to behold. Maybe they naturally died of old age and just kept the secret with them. Much fun as this has been, we should get out of here before we're spotted. Good call. Let's go. Well, that just went off the rails. I don't seem to suspect anything, and the security guard is back at their post. Hopefully they subdued the drink coaster fiend. Thank you both for your assistance. That hunt was exactly the thrill I was seeking. Stealing was strangely fun, but I prefer to never do it again. You're completely absorbed in that bedazzled chow. Well, what is it? Oh, those blueprints. So now that you're done with them, maybe we could take a look. Well, I appreciate your assistance, as I said, finders keepers. I'll need them a little longer in case I missed any other treasures. I promise to let you take a peek later. I don't want to sound ungrateful, but I'm sure you get it. Oh, my drink's out. The last drops. Where you go, Shadow gave me a rouge one of these. You passed through earlier. Let me unlock the door so you can continue. A lot of people mention you, but we also have just as much suspicion about Shadow. He's unpredictable, that one. Door's unlocked. Let's see. She's been very quiet. What if she's doing something? The capabilities of these robot arms are spectacular. I'm impressed every time we see them. I can't help but wonder how they're controlled. I don't know, the conductor was ordering it around a bit earlier. At the very least, things operate smoother. Very versatile. Alright, that's the door to leave. Should I get a slot machine to try? Alright, let's see. Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Do I try again? Big money, big money. Well, I lost. Respect your restraint. Thanks. Thanks again for your help earlier. What can I do for you? Are you hungry? Well, paltry menu. Not a lot of options. I think I'll have to pass. Sure, if I know a bag of chips. Alibi. You think you'd go over your alibi again? When Amy began the murder? Well, once Amy paired Blaze and I up, I immediately roped her in on the trail hunt. We split up at the casino car. I went searching for blueprints. My hands getting cold and cramped again. I went back through the library and saloon cars till I found it in the library card. Do you see Sonic at all during your search? Sonic? No, I don't believe so. I remember him in the dining car at the beginning. Do you have anything to support that claim? What's the plan if people saw me poking around and I have the blueprints on me? I heard I had time to chase Sonic down, murder him, and find the blueprints myself. We appreciate you answering our questions. You take care now. Pulling off that heist was much more enjoyable than the rest of these casino games. Can I take your order? I'm content for now, thank you. The whole maybe that is a bomb thing destroyed my appetite. Let me tell you, you sweat out of your uniform pretty often. Yeah, you're a very animated person. Wow. Yikes. You think you'd go over your alibi again for us? When we began the murder mystery, what did you do? We left the dining car and Rouge pulled me aside to talk about the chow egg. We walked and talked in the casino yard. After that, I blew the sound machine. The train did a sudden jolt, which was odd, but I didn't leave the car. I gave Amy her present when she stopped. Chow passed right through, but it was brief. He gave me the exit key and left. I do actually. I kept winning, so I saved the cash out voucher. You can take a look. 14,000 credits? That's an enormous payout. How did you? Just naturally lucky, I suppose. Oh, they actually mentioned cream. That didn't happen at all. Oh, I can actually select more things over here. That's Dr. Eggman's logo. I suppose he does deal with a lot. He does deal a lot with casinos. He's no scientist that's always caused trouble for us in Sonic. Every poker chip I've personally seen has Eggman's mug on it. I'm not too surprised to see this here. That's fair. I suppose I shouldn't be too so surprised then. I think, like, my forearm is getting really strained having it on the desk, clicking the buttons. That's interesting world building that Eggman actually has deals with casinos. Dr. Eggman's built a lot of casinos to run around in, but I've never actually sat down to play any for fun. Play Blackjack. I don't know how to play that. It's easy, let me show you. We certainly don't have time, we must avenge Sonic. Probably a good point. Ready to get going? Let's find Shadow. I guess it makes sense for Shadow to, like, at first I was wondering why he would have the keys, and I remembered, oh, he's the locksmith. Maybe he was just going through to lock the doors because he thought it was, like, maybe that's just part of his objective on his card. Could be entirely unsuspicious. As good a time as any to clean out my pockets. I know you won't talk, but why? But I know exactly why you've been locking those doors. Tried to get a word in as you talk over me. I have my reasons. No reason is convincing enough. It's inconceivable what you did. Hey, what's going on? If I see you made it here, but I didn't expect the Iron Chef as well. We'll see what you say when your microwave chili dog is delicious. I was like, no way, you've been locking doors throughout the train, Shadow. What seems Amy already knows, so ask her. I'm not saying a thing. You'll all have to tell me why. Now, if you could leave me be, I have an appointment coming up. An appointment? Who wants to meet with him? Well, Tobit, it seems like Shadow isn't gonna talk. Let's do some investigating. Alright, ready to find some answers? Indubitably. Yeah, it did occur to me that he's the locksmith, so that could be why he's doing things. The trash can! Tails. No. Tails, I think we should check the trash bin. Our trash bin has been empty, and you've been disappointed every time. Are you going to get sad again if there's nothing in the trash bin? There's always something in the trash bin. Let's check it. What's this? Haha! Someone printed out the front page of a ticket website that's for the band Hot Honey. Interesting. Hot Honey is one of Amy's favorite bands. Who cares what it is? Let's add it to our inventory. Are we sure this isn't just trash? I'll let you have this. It's always a success if you check the trash bin. I'm guessing that was Shadow getting something for Amy. There's another robot arm just doing its thing. As an employee, do you have any power with these arms? Can you ask it to do something? Oh no, but I'll give it a shot. The robotic arm, can you give me a high five? Doesn't seem to be listening to you. But I can give you a high five. Sweet. The printer is hooked up to the computer. Can we print something? Sonic rowing a boat or Sonic singing a song. Printer is surprisingly tricky to use. User interface is in, but won't let us company. Ah, so that we can actually get little pictures. Exactly what I asked for. Okay, set this back on the printer. I think I remember which buttons. It's really that complicated. Have you ever had a printer work when you wanted to? Fair enough. Exactly what I asked for. Alright, let's set this back on the printer. The keyring must be Shadow's, the locksmith. Interesting, there's only 2 keys. I figure the locksmith would have a bunch. Well, he was handing the keys to the other people on the train. Wanna take it? Yeah, let's take it. Burglary. The window. Oh, Tails, you have to check this out. Oh, look, there's Big. I didn't realize this train would drive along the coast. Spectacular, isn't that? I just want to jump out in the ocean. This train wasn't so nice to be on, I'd agree. Despite the murder lingering in the air. I just thought the same thing. They told us about this in my interview. This lounge has a computer complete with internet access for casual browsing. How lovely. Seems convenient. It is a shame to be on the computer and missing these gorgeous views, though. I feel like you're using the if you're using the computer here, you must really need to use it. See, here's the thing. Oh, could you open the wardrobe? Sure. Wait, is there a reason you want me to do it? Well, if something falls out or worse, leaps out. I think you should do it. Open the wardrobe. Alright. Ah! Well, it's just you opened the door too fast. It blew everywhere. Oh, there is a thing. Tails, do you see this? A pull string. Tobit. Well, it's gonna activate something. The back of the wardrobe opened. It's Narnia! He's curious. This must mean something big. This is the library. It's a secret passage from the lounge to the library. Quick, back to the passage before they spot us. We need to add that to our inventory. Think we found enough clues? Let's go interrogate China and find out what really happened. Not yet. Hey, it's the Big Chow Band. Play us a ditty. They don't miss. I love his face. I wonder what happens. Tells his face. Like this, that's his reaction to the music. Oh, spiritual, I feel reawakened. Oh yeah, I forgot to check those. Take a beat. Music plant zone. That's from Sonic Advance. Hey, you finally caught up. I'm surprised it took you so long to get here. I thought you wanted to save Sonic. We've been thorough. Do you have any clues for us? Just a hot tip. All will be revealed in due time. I think I'll be shedding a bit of light on this whole case. Could you please tell us? No way. When you're ready to challenge Shadow, talk to him. Look, here's what it is. We'll hold you to it. I'm not ordering a single thing till we got birthday cake. Cake first, dinner after. I'll get a full-on dinner and can't. Otherwise, I'll get a full dinner and can't have cake. This makes sense. Right, you come over here. There's nothing I can help either of you with. I ask you to leave me be. They're so cold. Maybe we'll get out of here. We will certainly not. I'll take you up on that coffee. When I'm back in the dining car, I'll whip it right up. Coffee on the train. There's no better combination. The marshmallows would make it perfect. Sure. Took every muscle in his body to agree with Tails. Please get out, I'm busy. As I said, I have an appointment to attend to. Sorry, but this is important. Shall, we've questioned everyone on this train, and every single person has mentioned running into you. You've been locking every door on this train, Ed. And I know why. Right out, why was I locking all the doors? I have to reveal my hot tip. Hope everyone's ready for a scoop found by yours truly. According to the map, the next car is the conductor's car, where Sonic is stationed. This door right here is the lounge car. It is the only door that leads to the conductor's car. So Shadow was locking all the doors for one reason alone. To keep Sonic from escaping the conductor's car. You think Shadow was trapping Sonic? Sure do. He locked the conductor's car and then locked all the others so one locked door wasn't suspicious. Pure conjecture. Y'all get out and leave me be. Well, my source can back up my claims. They will remain anonymous, but I think the point stands. The source claims they never saw Sonic again after he went to the conductor's car. Why? Because he was trapped and couldn't leave the conductor's car. Reckless speculation. As logic sounds, was Shadow trapping Sonic? I'll play along and follow this train of logic, Amy. Shadow did lock the door, imprisoning Sonic. And how was Sonic found in the dining car? Exactly. I think Tobit and I can explain the car change, however. Tobit, what evidence do we have that shows Sonic could have gotten to the dining car? Secret passage. Ooh, it's speeding up. Oh, there's lasers this time. Ah! Oh, and I found a hidden passage in the wardrobe that leads right to the library car. What? A secret passage? Someone could have used the passage and snuck past without the running to the right car so much. So, but it's just my theory a bit. So Shadow murdered Sonic in the conductor car, but then brought the crime scene being so close to his station. So that wouldn't be suspicious if that's close to his crime scene. Shadow picked up Sonic. Technically it should be picked Sonic up. Locked the door to the conductor car on the way out and dropped the body off at the dining car. Are you officially accusing Shadow of murder? I am, but this is just a theory. A game theory! Team Tails and I were more thorough than you. If Shadow's not going to talk, then I'll humor you once again. Shadow traveled through the hidden passage and appeared in the library car. And how did Espio and Vector not see him? Well, I suppose it would be hard not to sneak around two people. Do you have any guesses? Vector and Espio didn't see Shadow because Vector was with Knuckles. about SPO? SPO is reading. SPO reading in the library. That's what he told me too. He's lying. What was that? When I completely obliterated Knuckles and Vector at that whatever game, I left a saloon car. I spent the time looking for SPO, but he was not there. He was not in the library car. Like, I believe you, you're currently my #1 suspect. Why are you even searching for SPO? If you must know, I need to give him a key. As if I had a locksmith to be giving away his keys. Shadow's been giving away a lot of keys actually, but that everyone else but seems to have one. It's true everyone's been able to unlock the next door for us. I didn't know that. Shadow's been passing out keys. Perhaps Tobin and I can further validate Shadow's claims. Evidence supports Shadow's claims that he's giving keys away. There's only one reason there is exactly 2 keys on that keyring. Those were the 2 keys Shadow meant to give SPO and Vector. Well, what if his own key? Couldn't one of those be for him? I have my own key on me. Interesting. So let's say Shadow's telling the truth. Then what? If Shadow then murders Sonic and bring him to the dining car, what possible reason could I have for locking all the doors? Shadow really innocent? I think I know exactly why Shadow was locking the doors. Why does he keep including me too? First, Amy, I just have one question for you. Has everyone today given you a birthday present? Oh, most everyone, yeah. Everyone's been so sweet. Just Shadow and Sonic haven't given me anything yet, but that's okay. Just them being here is enough. Understood, thank you, Amy. Tobit? I have a theory, but I need a piece of evidence to support it. We know Shadow walked through every train car, except for you, me, and Amy. That's right, the conductor gave Amy your birthday key, not Shadow. So why would he lock all the doors and not give us a key? Shadow wanted to keep us away. I'll still, I'm making a leap here, but stick with me. I think Shadow was trying to keep Amy away. They put caps lock on for that, so the W's lowercase. Shadow would never do that. It's my birthday. You know it's my birthday, right? Don't you, Shadow? How dare Tobit show me evidence. So I was trying to keep you away. Prove it. You've been so thorough or whatever. What proof do you have? He was trying to get this present for her. This is pretty cool, honestly. Like, honest thoughts, it's pretty cool. It's fun, and it's a nice, fun, little, simple thing. Plus, there's just something nice about, like, side games and spin-offs. You aren't rooting through the trash? Oh, what is that? We found this in the trash bin. It's the band's tickets website. Tails, don't! Hot Honey's website, no way, I love them. Hot Honey is the band I'm currently obsessed with. Jeremy B is so it's a boy band. Tickets are really hard to get. You have to be ready online at a specific time, so in this 7 minutes. The question becomes, why was this paper found in the train car Shadow station? Watch yourself. The situation is becoming much clearer. I don't know how Tails is figuring out things so soon, but I see where he's heading. Print out a Hot Honey website because Shadow's buying tickets for Amy. Shadow, is this true? Are you trying to get me concert tickets for my birthday? I've done a poor job hiding the surprise, it seems. Dang, we just ruined the surprise. I used that printer earlier and found it difficult to manage. When logging onto the website, did you print the homepage by accident? Yes, that's exactly what happened. Not fantastic when it comes to computers. I can't believe this. After I accused you of murder. Spill everything. The cat's out of the bag. I want to know everything. Surprise is ruined anyways. Probably our fault there. Bro, he's glaring right at us. Oh, sorry, that's a detective job, so I suppose. When I arrived on the train, I realized everyone else had a gift except for me. Worried for my social status, I immediately began brainstorming inside the computer. I remembered Amy had never seen Hot Honey Live and looked it up. That's when I accidentally printed the homepage. The concert tickets weren't actually on sale, I realized, but would be available soon. Is that the appointment you keep speaking of? The time you're able to actually buy the concert tickets? Precisely, I haven't purchased the tickets yet. I knew I had to keep Amy away while I waited to buy the tickets, so I began locking all the doors. For the safety of everyone, I handed out keys so that they can get in and out, telling them not to let anyone through. It didn't work, Amy manages to make it here. It's because the conductor gave me this. This key opens up any door. The plan's fatal flaw, the birthday key. I should have guessed it. It's a well-known privilege. Shadow, your gesture is so sweet, and after I accused you too. How about this? Let's buy the tickets later, and to make it up to you, you can come with me. I don't know if it's the way it's happening. I can't wait. The show will happen. Happy birthday. I'm actually recording this on my mom's birthday, whose name is not Amy, but she has a sister named Amy. I got her the soundtrack for Star Wars 7, which is... She really likes Star Wars. Seems the mystery of Shadow's locked doors has finally reached the end. I blame my source for all this. That was not tip at all. My credibility as a journalistic reporter down the drain. Who is the source? I'd like to know. Strictly confidential. My credibility may be shot, but my principles must stay intact. I have a strong feeling I know exactly who your source is. But we need to invest in the last area. I'll come with you. I'd love to know who's been dragging my name through the mud. Time to see this through to the end. I'd say it, but I believe our investigation is finally coming to a close. See, so the last stage is about to begin, and I've been recording for around 48 minutes. So yeah, this should be an easy one-episode thing. Can't believe a secret passage was here the whole time. That would have been very useful. Yeah, the library is the closest to the bathroom. It would have been really convenient. But their priorities are different. Come on, to the conductor's car. Wonder what we'll find there. The conductor, I'm sure. Ready to go to the conductor car? Let's finish this. It's now or never. Man, it's getting cold again. Conductor car. Should really sort out my evidence before I continue. Feels empty. Wait, where's the conductor? That's odd, I haven't seen him throughout the train at all. Last we saw him, he left the dining car. Something clearly happened here. Nothing we can't figure out. Come on, time to investigate. Let's crack on. Isn't it odd we haven't seen the conductor? I figured he's had to drive the train this entire time. I'd guess the same, but the train's quick speed up is odd, and we currently don't know where he is. Hope he's alright. Admittedly, I do miss his laugh. Fa ha ha ha. Did this fall over when the train sped up? Not sure. What's it say on the mug? A cup of joe in your hand, wife by your side, paradise. Alright, we get it. He loves his wife. A microphone. We can talk to the whole train with this. Should I say something? Why are you reaching for the mic? This is the offering, I'm guessing. That was impressive. A microphone, we can talk to them. I'm sure they are, but just make so. Rubs out the audience for that joke. I get the actual audio for the beatbox thing. Event. Sus. Seems like at least one person could fit through. Not a problem for me, but I'm not sure how you'd get up there. Wait, why wouldn't it be a problem for you? Oh, yeah, Tails, right. Wow, the conductor looks so young in his uniform. He's been here for a long time. After 32 years, he's told me. Finally retiring. He said he's headed up to Spagonia with his wife. Hope they have a great trip. 32 years is a long time. I wish them a lot of happiness. May any further future sorrow be fleeting. Yes, I wish that too. A thing? What's this? Was someone playing darts? That's not throwing dart, that's a blow dart. Someone brought a weapon onto this train. That shouldn't be possible. Tails is right, the train detects anything. Let's make note of this. His robot arm has been completely torn off. Yuck, how creepy. That arm is powerful. It'd be tough to break out of its grip. A lot of people here have the strength to tear it off, but the question is why? The confrontation definitely occurred in this room. We should log this. We found enough clues. Let's lock Damien and solve this once and for all. Notice these screenshots the entire train. Yeah, they used to show information and advertisement. There's nice pictures really clear. You could watch a full movie on one. I saw a slide that said happy birthday, and that was so cute. The next ad being for a nasal medication was a little jarring though. Like all these screens probably didn't do that ad any favors. Not at all. You know, I'm alright, I don't need to check. You're satisfied with finding a clue here before, huh? I know they say always check the trash bin, but I'm good. I'll go out on a high note. I didn't realize these robot arms could also drive the train. You know, they can't access every function like the conductor can. Did they teach you how to drive it? Oh no, just how to work the microwave. I recognize some of these functions. Maybe I could drive the train. I completely trust you to drive the train. Same actually. It's true you could drive the train flawlessly. What do you do? I think I've had enough evidence for me to call. By the time we name the suspect. What do you think? Ready to solve? Yes. Hello everyone, this is the Word Thing Girl speaking. Please report to the conductor car at once.
Time to finally figure out who done it.
Wonderful to have you all here. Tails and I are ready to announce our prime suspect. With assistance from Tobit. Why hasn't Sonic shown up? Richter, real quick, can you come with me to get Sonic? He must still be pretending to be dead, lazy bum. Let's go get him. Let me tell you, darlings, this has been a delight. A delight? The air in here is so intense, I love it. Nothing like the thrill of a mystery. The train has so many amenities, I feel so catered to. Admittedly, I've been having a lot of fun myself, the amusement of a chase. I see why you're a detective outside of this mystery SBO. You and I love a good thrill, it seems. But on this train, I am but a humble poet. I'd be willing to do an event like this again. It says here the train does escape rooms as well. I love escape rooms, count me in. I wonder if that's going to be the sequel. Maybe next year, for around the same time, they'll do a escape room. Maybe we could ride a train just to relax sometime. Yeah, that'd be fun too. What in the world? That's Amy's voice. Quick, where's Amy? He's actually dead. He's not responding to us. Sonic! Is he hurt? Why isn't he moving? Sonic, can you hear us? He's banged up. If there's a pulse, it's weak. Slam down, Vector. Make sure his head is popped up. I'll help you. I knew one of you would take this too far. Which one of you did this to Sonic? Could this really have been one of us? There's no one else here, Knuckles. I'll ask again which one of you did this. Intense. This is inexcusable. Sonic's hurt. I'm going to expose the monster who did this. Tails is not having it. I thought Sonic could handle anything, but somehow he met his match. I'm going to help you get to the bottom of this. Absolutely. Me too. Same. We're going to figure out exactly what happened in this room and punish someone responsible. Sonic, he really was hurt this time, and I did nothing. I'm righting my wrong. I must take down the murderer. Tails, Tobit, I have a big question to ask. Who in this room did this? Who killed Sonic the Hedgehog? Who killed Sonic the Hedgehog? Oh no! There's just a full-on slide. Oh. I think the conductor's missing. The conductor did it. That can't be right. Neither Tails or I can be the murderer. That can't be right. Neither Tails or I. Alright, so it's the same thing. Alright, if I actually select, I don't know if I'll get an ending or just a dialogue saying that's not it or that is it. I'll say SBO did it. You're the one to murder Sonic, weren't you? I had no such thing. Well, if it's a battle of wits you wish, I would love to discuss things. Let's discuss. What the? You're excusing SBO? We already talked about this. The man was reading. Restating SBO's alibi would be helpful for everyone. SBO is locked in the library card. New evidence, so that's right. Discovered, hidden passage. Lounge. Hidden passage, I feel like we even found it. Not only would SBO avoid any locked doors, but that would put him in the card just before this one. There was no evidence I used any secret passage. I answered all your questions without flaw. I was reading the entire time. It's true you didn't miss a question, but I think Tobin and I can explain that too. However, SBO know everything. And things like him speed reads. fluent in 17 different languages and remarkably disciplined. What are you getting at? You picked a random book from the shelf and memorized it, just to guarantee yourself a clean alibi. What? That's absurd, memorizing a whole book? I know this is a talented butch, but that seems like a lot. I don't know, it's possible. SPO is particularly skilled. I've known SPO a long time. He once speed-read a book I was reading just to spoil the ending for me. SPO memorized the book before entering the hidden passage, then SPO could have met Sonic at the conductor's car where he was murdered. Since we're only talking what if, let me throw something at you. How was I to know about the hidden passage? It's hidden. That's right, how would SPO know it was there? You said it yourself, kid. You were lucky to even find it. Totally, I might have the evidence. But we know someone who does. Here has SPO to prove. Evidence to prove. Whew. No one does. The only ones who would even been near the entrance would be. That's exactly what I had in mind. Some later, now it's time to take a look. Oh yeah. Rouge was actually my other guess. I just wanted to click on Tails for a joke. I was gonna click on either Rouge or Shadow since they were the ones that had any interaction with it. Whatever, I already used it to scout more treasure. Can I record? You can have it. That's right, there's blueprints. Astro could have easily used this to find the hidden passage. What makes you think I ever saw you do that? Well, totally you have the answer. How could SBO have seen it? SBO found them before Rouge did. Rouge ready to find the blueprints in the library stuff with the brochures. I checked the saloon car first and found the blueprints after leaving. Then we just SBO had time to find the blueprints to discover the hidden passage. In my theory, SBO looked at the blueprints and then used the hidden passage to get to Sonic. With Amy's guidelines, the murderer can kill a single participant however they choose. Logistics are still vague, but Tobin and I have evidence on how Sonic was murdered. I'm not sure how much harm SBO caused Sonic, but Tobin and I have evidence on how it was done. Oh, this is rich, pray tell. The murdered Sonic, how did they do it? What would Sonic do? I wonder if there's a different minigame or ending depending on who you choose. Whoa! So like, if you accuse Shadow, final one will have a thing, or if I just happened to pick the correct one. This blow dart was found here. I believe SPO used this to knock Sonic unconscious, so you mean Sonic might just be knocked out? I'm not sure, he's more banged out than what a blow dart would do. According to Amy's rule, a blow dart counts as a kill for a murder mystery. A theory of Earth, or is plausible, you say, then why are there so many holes in it? You deny the allegations? Of course I do, let me prove it's not the first fatal flaw. If I knocked out Sonic in the conductor's car, then how was Sonic found in the dining car? I locked all the doors, and SPO didn't have a key. He would have had to take the hidden passage back. If he took the hidden passage back, he'd end back in the library. We do? What piece of evidence do we need to take a closer look at? I guess the blueprint. Alright, let's take a look. If SPO didn't take the secret passage, then what route did he take? There's a path above the conductor car. It goes all the way to the dining car. I didn't even see that area. It's some sort of long attic. According to these blueprints, there's a little hidden path in the ceiling. Perhaps you can access it through the vent. He vented. Let me just check it out. My word, there's a path back here, and a track. A track? A track for the robot arms, I think. This must be the path arms take to move throughout the train. So you're saying I somehow fit Sonic with Sonic in that vent and took him to the dining car? Because you're smart kids, I know you realize we both couldn't fit up there. Esther's right, this is feeling flimsy, Tails. I need an answer. My name's getting dragged around here. How on earth would I get Sonic through that vent? I went saw the broken robot arm on the ground. So a fight broke out here, and one of those robot arms was a casualty. Let's see. It's been about 2 hours. But what if one of the robot arms actually caught Sonic? So it looks like there's a track that they use. But arm could have grabbed Sonic, passed out from a blow dart, and carried him to the dining car. Would that be true? Let's take a look at Sonic. He's pretty banged up. But if I had been between Sonic and the robot arms? I can see that those arms do look powerful. Sonic didn't fall easily, but if he's woozy from a blow dart, the arms could have gotten him. Interesting theory, but you'd have to admit these are a lot of coincidences. I might not be able to link everything directly to that spiel yet, but I have found one inconsistency. Someone here received false information. I believe that information came from Espiel. You received that information? Maybe you received a hot scoop, did you not? I think it's time you told us where that scoop came from. Tails, you're right. Espiel lied to me. Espiel told me Shadow was locking doors to trap Sonic. But we found Shadow was just trying to keep me from discovering the surprise. That scoop came from you, Espiel? No, of course not. Amy must have misheard me. Misheard you? Yes, I said Sonic's going to get trapped with all these locked doors. I was joking around for my fellow passengers. I was looking out for my fellow passengers' safety. I didn't blame Shadow. I don't know, Espiel. What? The evidence might not be airtight, but there's a lot of paint thrown at you that makes sense. I have to agree. You want us to believe you were lazily reading the whole time, while you were stationed in a room with a hidden passage? Now you're lying to me? I believe the murderer used the train's controls to move Sonic from the conductor car to the dining car, and lied to Amy, casting further blame on Shadow for no other reason than to cause doubt and confusion. When examining everyone's alibis, the one clear stands out as the weakest. I believe it's clear to everyone that could only be one person. That's the point. It was you, SPL. You were the one who murdered Sonic. So he's not actually dead, so this can be canon. Sonic, you okay? Sonic, and just as we solved the mystery, SPL was the murderer. Right. SPL jumped me in the conductor car. Dang it, you got me. A blow darts though, really? It's non-lethal poison, you'll just be sleepy for a while. Great, I could use a nap. No wait, there's something important. SPL left me there. I need everyone to listen. The train's a badnik. Sonic, are you feeling alright? Do you need to lie back down? No, we need all to get off this train. We're not safe. What? When I arrived at the conductor car, the conductor was already here. He was so excited to tell me all about the features of this train. But he was telling me I had a bad feeling. I had to see the power source. The conductor hadn't even seen it. When we took a look, we realized the train's powered by a Flicky. A Flicky, the tiny animal? There's only one person twisted enough to use a Flicky as a power source, Dr. Eggman. Told the conductor of the train needed to be destroyed. He refused. But the conductor was describing it. It's more than a simple badnik. It's the conductor's friend. The train is his co-conductor. You're not serious. They certainly didn't tell me that in the interview. Where I just saw the Flicky, I felt a sting on my shoulder. It was a blow dart from SPO. Oops. SPO left. The lights in the room started to glow red. Hey, stop, what are you doing? I knew something was wrong and stood up. The arms came for me next. Then dashed to the robot arm, sliced it off. The rail was on. Like he was able to do this poisoned. Another robot arm managed to grab me and pin me to the floor. The conductor screamed as the arms approached him, but I was hit quite a bit before it all got to me. Oh no. Everyone has something to admit. I murdered Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, we already knew that. The situation has gotten serious. Why would you not just tell us? I thought that's how these murder games worked. You shoot someone with a blow dart, they die. Are you crazy? It's just a make-believe game. No one should get hit with a blow dart. Oh, just following the rules. Use blow dart on Sonic, stationed in the conductor car. It is laced with a non-lethal sleeping agent. Thank you again for choosing the Mirage staff and Mirage Express. What is that? It says use blow dart on Sonic, stationed on the conductor door. It is laced with a non-lethal sleeping agent. Thank you again for choosing the Mirage Express. What is this? Instructions? I was given the blow dart along with that card. Signed staff. Who gave it to you? Come to think of it, one of the robotic arms handed it to me. Weapons shouldn't be allowed on the train. What is larger picture? Who instructed these arms to attack? Who or what? Who did you think handed a spirited blow dart? The train itself. Someone's been orchestrating things behind the scenes. Someone wanted Sonic out of the picture, and for a good while, so I think the train itself was plotting something. First we learned the train's a badnik, and now it's out to get us? Once again, you keep saying the most ridiculous nonsense. You're seriously convinced the train is out to get us? I don't know what the train's full intent is, but clearly it's been tampering in our murder mystery game. Train. Come on, show yourself. Amy said, I'm with you, Amy. This train can have it. What was that? It's an Eggman train. What did you two do? Is that the conductor? Here, I can get him down. Don't touch him. Is this the train talking? Of course I can talk. You fools are too distracted playing your little game to figure it out. We were right, weren't we? Where are you plotting? I'm taking all of you to Eggman's base, where you will rot. Eggman, after I deliver your annoying party right to his egg fortress. Annoying? The conductor and I will be free to laugh and play games right the open rails like we always planned. Where are you? Enough! The train's picking up speed. Everyone grab something. Which one of these buttons turns the train off? Whoa, Sonic. Stay put until we arrive. Goodbye. Oh, I can't keep my footing. The sound effect was oddly... That's an oddly... Usually in Sonic you hear more like the... Not that thud. I don't know. A bunch of evidence has fallen on my pockets. Anyone here? Hello? Hello? I like to yell, bud. Sonic, I'm sorry, are you okay? Hanging in there. It seems the train's arms threw us back to the dining car, but where's everyone else? Good question. For now, are you alright? Sonic asking about me? I'm doing amazing. Wow, amazing, huh? You might have to share a bit of that enthusiasm with me. Might have overcompensated there. Let's get our bearings and take a look around. Good idea. Lead the way. Hey, one of those robotic arms are here too. Yeah, it swiped at me. Let's leave it alone. The train's definitely mad at us. Good call. My goodness, this door is daunting. The train's doing everything it can to keep us on the conductor car. I'll take more than a few hits. Let's take it easy. Like a switch, classic opening. What doors are you using that require a switch? Oh, it's like the video games. Alright, catch me up to speed. Well, I've been out what happened on this train. Your company this may take a minute. A minute later. Wow, sounds like I missed that party. That party wouldn't leave me this stressed. I'm just glad you're back up and at 'em. I'm ready to go. I've been away from the action for too long. First things first, we better find a way out of here. Oh man, what's wrong? The windows are all covered up now. I never got to look at the pretty views. And the same train sights couldn't be beat. I was excited. That's all we've been through. I'm sure the train company will offer you some kind of coupon for another visit. That'd be great, as I still don't know where my wallet is. The conductor and I found Vector's ticket here. What's his ticket doing here? Are you confusing a napkin for his ticket and a ticket for his napkin? I hope his ticket doesn't have a ketchup stain. The yellow glow is chilling. I missed when it was just showing us the weather. Well, it's better than a yellow glow, I guess. It's Eggman. Anyone there? Why is no one responding to me? See, 2 hours and 11 minutes. I miss the yellow glow already. You got some nerves showing up here, Egghead. Oh, you spiky blue pest. Seems like you've already finally taken passage on one of my passenger trains. You created this train? Who are you? Don't talk to me. I certainly didn't talk about you in my interview. My involvement isn't well-known, civilian. My infrastructure in your towns just wasn't cutting it. If I were to build Eggman Land, these problems would be needing sorting out. So I courageously got involved. I converted some cargo trains into passenger trains for the sake of the public. It's just more useful for future schemes. Let me guess another death egg, Dr. Predictable. The people fear giant spheres. It's science. Let's cut to the chase. Where are our friends? Judging by my security cameras, your pathetic friends are all locked up in the cars they were stationed in. Seems you managed to make the train quite upset. Did you not know this was happening? Heavens no, I'm only now getting caught up. I'm far too busy to notice what a passenger train is up to. You see, the capability of a badnik is normally very basic, just kill Sonic. But for a luxury train, I wanted to be sure things ran without my supervision and report to me if any of you happened aboard. This train's capability of intellectual thought was extraordinary, a feat only accomplished by my genius. For this convergence, the train really isn't sentient. Suffice to say, your capture is inevitable. You're on a train that desires nothing more than to deliver you all to me. So I got thinking, I need to manufacture motivation beyond programming. I like making my magnets compete against one another from time to time. It's good for productivity, so I instituted a bounty upon my army of badniks. First to capture you pathetic creatures gets a generous reward. Turn once delivers to Eggman for a reward. Most of my robots ask for something simple, like an autograph. While highly intelligent train, it may ask for something more interesting. As much as I like reward programs, are you done blabbering, Doc? You can never just win silently, can you? When you're dragged to my base, you'll regret the day you ever crossed me, Hedgehog. I already do. Get lost. He always knows how to get under my skin. This is tough. The train has the motivation, and being made by Eggman, it's no doubt powerful. Not to mention we're all separated. What am I supposed to think? The train purposely had Sonic knocked out so it could deliver us to Eggman. This whole time we were all in danger and I went along with it. Sonic was really hurt, the conductor's been captured. Should I have been more assertive earlier? My fault here? Hey, I can tell the situation's getting to you. Oh yeah, sorry, I got the road's getting tough. It's easy to question the decisions that got you here. But when negative thoughts hit you, let it pass and keep living. I need your helping me to think through this before I do something rash. Get one of those leap before you think, guys. It took me a minute. It doesn't matter. I wonder how many others were mixes that I missed, but that's unmistakable. That's the Sonic Adventure 2 version of It Doesn't Matter. That riff, that do 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 do. We gotta get to the conductor's car before the train arrives at Eggman's base. The doors have been heavily fortified. How do we get through? What would you do? What would you do? What would I do? Well, I'd speed through head on and rescue our friend by any means necessary. Did it again. You better hold on to your pants. I don't think we'll be getting another break after this. Ready to go? Let's do it to it. Ah, it's like the comics. Throwing in a Sonic Adventure 2 song. Alright, our friends are locked in the cars up ahead. In my last adventure, maxing out my ring count gave me an extra boost of speed. So this is right after Frontiers. Go ahead and grab enough rings. I should be fast enough to burst through the next door too. Ready? Let's do this. Think I'm already messing up. Dang it. Just wait till I see Eggman. I'm gonna clobber him. We gotta deal with the train first. Come on, let's go. Oh, dang. Ah, I messed up. Oh, it does give you a checkpoint at least. I don't even know how I made that mistake. Ah, dang it. That time I just wasn't paying enough attention. I went way too early. Ooh, barely. You all came for us, of course, but let's move. This train wants to take prisoner and earn a reward. My reward is to get off this stupid train. Let's go. Oh. Sonic! It's about time. I thought you were supposed to be fast. We gotta move. You two ready? Always. Let's boogie. I do like the music. You're like Amy and Tails in the conductor's car. Say no more. Let's go. Sonic! Sonic, you're here! Yeah, there's no way to treat the birthday girl. You're right, I'm ready to stop this train. Time to finish this. I still can't get over the fact that they really put "it doesn't matter" in it. Excellent work trapping these pests. Now hurry to me. You must properly dispose of them to begin plans for Eggman Land. And probably another death egg. Don't turn us into robots. I haven't done that in a while. Maybe I'll turn you all into robots to give Sage some new toys to play with. Sage confirmed alive? Well, I did already beat Sonic Frontiers on hard mode. I haven't done the new extra hard mode yet, but I do know there's that after credits insinuating that Sage would be alive. But I didn't know that they would be outright confirming that now, outside of the direct sequel to Frontiers. Don't disappoint me, train. Hurry it up. I will not fail. My wish will be granted. Your wish? Oh, you mean the bounty? I don't care what you call it. Just bring me those overgrown mammals. Eggman. I must get my wish. I will not fail. This is it, everyone. Get ready. We're taking this thing down. A boss fight? Ooh, they threw some guitar in this one. Ah, dang it, I got distracted looking at the hands, because it's cool. None of you could possibly understand. We promised to be together our whole lives. How could you just leave like it was nothing? What do you mean, the conductor? He's retiring, you just have to accept that. My wish will keep us together forever if that's what being friends is all about. This sounds a little bit familiar. You can't force someone to be friends with you, that's messed up. Shut up, just shut up. trying to think that main tune that's I'm trying to think. It sounds a bit familiar, but it might just be one of those instant classics. My wish, my wish, my wish. Make the conductor never leave me. Let's be friends forever. Kind of friends who would never leave each other. Why would he betray me? They're putting a lot more character and thought into this than I expected. Well, I expected character, like, with the joking stuff. I mean, like, in the story. Outside of it just being a silly murder mystery thing. Conductor, you promised me, you promised. Let him speak, unhand him. Train, stop this. When I told you we'd be together forever, I was a much younger man. I'm getting old, I'm tired. Excuses, how dare you abandon me? I'll be lonely, so lonely. Why must you insist this loneliness upon me? Please don't make me do this. I have to rescue the conductor if we ever want to stop this train. This is crazy. Oh. It's gonna start shooting at us? Also the gameplay, I didn't expect this little side thing to actually get so intense with the gameplay. And you fight a train? A Flicky is just like the lore card where my ex-best friend left the detective work to join Dr. Eggman. This really is a badnik. The stakes rise every second, huh? We gotta save him. On it. Let's show our full power. Ooh. Uh-oh. I'm messing up. Ooh. That is too much. Not enough rings. The sound effect can't finish. Because of how much. Ooh. I jumped instead of hitting the bouncer for some reason. Dang it. Ah, I don't know why I suddenly just lost focus right there. Oh no! No, 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 stop! No, 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 no. Ah! Dang, I missed the box. Ah, I pressed. Okay. Jumping over the thing, I don't know why I keep doing that. Okay, I pressed. Ah. I'm not very good at this. Dang it. Ah, 2 rings short. Just like those 7 special stages. Ah, dang, I guess I gotta jump over that one. Dang it. That was actually harder than I expected. Just be delivered to Eggman already. What about my happiness? Your happiness comes at the expense of others. Last I checked, that's called being selfish. Me selfish, how dare you? Whoop. Ah, I wasn't ready. I didn't have my hand on the space bar yet. Dang, that last one wasn't even the hardest one yet. Ah, what? What did I get hit by? I was just a bit to the left. No. I'll grab the flicky. It's over. I have to pay. This drain is slowing down. That's what you get when you mess with me. I just couldn't bear to see you go. I'm sorry for the trouble. Let's get off this thing. Thank you. Goodbye, my friend. I may be leaving the rails, but I assure you I'll never forget our time together. Smashed up train. Let's see. Ooh, it's 10:30. I've been recording for 2.5 hours. Run gets off. We did it. Why, let's say I've never been on a train like that before. This universe has a unique way of doing things. Watch your step. Watch your step. It's over. Mr. Sonic the Hedgehog's murder is finally over. Maybe next birthday we'll just ask Vanilla to make dinner. Oh, you don't love parties where by then someone tries to kill you? I think I'm actually going to miss this group's unhinged way of thinking. 1 year later, I've been waiting for hours. You never believe what happened. So I won't even try. I'm just glad you're here. Quick, we leave for Spagonia in the morning, and you need to pack. I'll pack faster than the wind. I need this vacation, something terrible. And I need you home. Happy first day of retirement. I know anything about. Oh, who's this? An old friend, I think. Oh, look, it's the bird. Seems that like you found a friend. Great job saving the little guy, Spio. It was the least I could do, Sonic. Everyone is sincerely apologize for the trouble I caused. Don't, but you were just following what you thought was the game. It's hard to know what I would have done in the same situation. I wouldn't have hit someone with a blow dart. Seriously, a dart? It would have been hard to get close to you otherwise, Mr. Speed is sound. Regardless, I'm sorry. We'll cool another all safe. It was fun. This group has a wild idea of fun. Boy, am I starving. I forgot we never ate. With all that clutter, I completely forgot I was hungry. Me too, I was distracted by playing detective. If only you could have seen me, Sonic. I was finding clues, presenting evidence, poking holes in alibis. Sonic, wait, where'd he go? Everyone, guess what? The station has a bakery, and look what I bought. A birthday cake. Wait, but where's his wallet? To the confident, unshakable, and radiant Amy Rose, to an adventure of a birthday. A memorable party every year, to a fun birthday, right from the start to finish. May our friendship grow stronger in celebration. Marriage destiny, may you never lose your vivacity. Happy birthday to Amy, and your sparkling pernacity. Happy birthday, I'm not smart enough to know the pernacity is a word. We love you, Amy, happy birthday. Yeah, you guys. We almost got murdered by a lonely train, but I wouldn't trade these adventures for anything, never in a million years. You guys won't ever leave me, right? Wouldn't dream of it. Now let's have some cake. Yes, please, dig in. Yay. I hope it's chocolate. That's worth playing an entire game for, hands down. Let's go with that, shirts. The train's never making it here, is it? More bot prepare a bath. The happy rubber duck or the angry one? Angry. Sorry choice. Shut. Oh, that ending. That's my story of when I met Sonic and his friends, entangled in their lives for a fleeting moment, and then back to things as they were. Sage realized Eggman was running the train system and fought back to seize control. Everything is squeaky clean now. As for me, I stuck with the gig. And then 1 million's in the lottery. And after all that, I managed to fly to space. Yeah, that's just been my... Yeah, someone tells me that's all a lie. That was very good. Wow, I didn't expect that to actually be as good as it was. Like, I thought it was just gonna be like some silly little, like, 5-minute thing. That was actually a full 2.5 hour long experience with lots of funniness, and the art was amazing, and the dialogue was all very funny. I loved all the characterization. Like, after Sonic Forces, honestly, I think is a really good game. I really like it. But I will admit its main flaw is the kind of flat characters. And I'm so glad to see that Team Sonic Racing has put them on the right track. Team Sonic Racing had great characterization. The Sonic Frontiers, from what we see, most of the characters are pretty great, except for... the only one is Amy feels a little bit underdeveloped. She feels more like Forces rather than, like, Team Sonic Racing had more of that, like... I don't know, it felt kind of like a middle ground between, like, the old Adventure Amy and Sonic Boom's more sassy Amy. And this one, it's, all the characters felt spot on, everything was great, and honestly, I didn't expect to see Sage in another game until the Sonic Frontiers 2, and that Let's Go Dad shirt. And the fact that Metal Sonic was wearing one too, that's just the best. Bouncer Chow designer of brand? That was so good. Special thanks Ian Flynn and Tyson Hesse being involved. They worked on the comics, right? Also, hearing It Doesn't Matter was very good. The rest sounds original to me, but they also have unique tunes. It's not just some crap. Like, this is actually a soundtrack that I can see people remembering and liking a lot. It's such a strange thing to come out, but honestly, I like that. I miss when things would do that. Like, Sonic would just kind of release anything. Like, well, not anything, but I mean, like, would release more out there and weird things. But, like, since the last time we really got anything out there was when Sonic and Mario had their crossover. Which didn't feel as special to me, because I don't know, that felt... with it being a crossover, it didn't feel as directly Sonic. Kind of like how Sonic Riders feels more directly Sonic than Sonic and All-Stars Racing. But this felt very directly Sonic, and it was great. Murder on the Orient Express in Sonic. It honestly feels like something that you could read in one of the comics. I remember reading the comics, they were pretty good. I never really owned very many, I'd always rent them at the library. So I didn't get to know too much of the overall story. There were like the first few things of Sonic Universe would be in these books of like 4 issues in each one. Thank you, Sega, for letting us make this game, and thank you for playing. Happy April Fool's Day. Technically, it went up on March 31st here, but it's probably April Fool's up there in Japan. And that's the game! Thank you all for watching, and I'm gonna put my blanket away now, because I'm gonna go lay down. It's late. Thank you all so much for watching, and this will probably actually be going up on April 1st, since it's already 10:38. But yeah, that was really good. And they mentioned escape rooms. It'd be cool to see if they do another puzzly game with these guys. I just noticed that's the train in the background up there. Well, thank you for watching. See y'all in the next video.